Hey folks, Chris Bosch here from Noble Warrior Leadership Ministry. Hey, welcome back to our Making Warriors video shorts. So this video highlights some insights from Module 2 of the full course, where we address the reality of spiritual warfare and our responsibility as believers to engage and to stand firm and to armor up as godly warriors. So let me ask you a couple questions to kind of start things out here. First of all, can you be in a war and not know it? Well, the answer to that, folks, is yes, you can. I want you to think about, Pearl Harbor, think about 9/11. We were in wars and we didn't know it. Now, can you win a war that you don't know that you're in? Again, let me help you out here. And the answer is no. Can you play a game of chess and win it if you don't know that you're playing? And the answer is no, you can't. You know, in a war, adversaries are always seeking to deceive. In the best case, the deception should facilitate what we call surprise. That is, their opponents don't know that they're about to be attacked. How much better if the opponent doesn't even know that they're in a fight? Again, think about Pearl Harbor, think about 9/11. In both cases, we were caught by surprise because, we didn't even fully understand we were in a fight and who we were in a fight with. It's always a good rule to say that you really don't want to be caught by surprise. I think everybody gets that. Well, how do you avoid surprise? You avoid surprise by paying attention. It's what we call situational awareness. If you want to see something coming, you need to know what you're looking for. And the idea here is that awareness precedes preparation. It's the same reason that criminals look for folks who are oblivious to their surroundings. People who are oblivious to their surroundings are unprepared and they just happen to make great victims. If you've seen the movie The Usual Suspects, you may remember a line from that movie, something like this, that the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist. Now, if you add to that, embellish it a little bit, that he also made the world believe, that it's not in a spiritual war. We need to shatter that deception once and for all, and that's what I want to do here today. In our Bible, you see in Genesis chapters 1 through 2 what you would call the perfect peace of Eden, and then you go all the way back to the end of the Bible, Revelations chapters 21 and 22. Again, you see this perfect peace. In this case, it's restored. But folks, what's in between? In between is an account of struggle and strife and suffering. The language of warfare is throughout the Bible. The Bible records a broken world at war with itself, but it also provides a sneak peek of a spiritual warfare that's taking place behind the scenes. So for example, if you look at 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 8 through 17, what we see here is a situation where the prophet Elijah is being attacked by the Syrian king, and he asks God to open the eyes of his servant so that his servant can see that God had sent a vast army to protect them. There's another sneak peek in Joshua chapters 5 and 6, where Joshua himself encounters a character by the name of the commander of the Lord's armory, probably a pre-incarnate Jesus Christ. This character provides for Joshua a battle plan for how to seize the walled city of Jericho. And then again in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, where the Apostle Paul lays out the most explicit description of a spiritual battlefield that you'll find in the Word of God. He tells us that for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers and against the authorities and against the powers of this dark world and against spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. But he doesn't stop there. He talks about what our response is supposed to be. In the very next verse, Paul tells us, in Ephesians 6:13, he says, "Therefore put on the full armor of God so that you, when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand." Folks, this is a call to arms. As believers, we are called to, armor up, to show up, to be on guard, to stand firm, to be strong and courageous, to praise our way forward into battle. like Joshua did to bring down the walls of Jericho, to be ready to fight the good fight against the adversary seeking to destroy us. Alrighty folks, so that's all for now. We're going to pick it up again in our next short video where we're going to talk in more specifics about the adversary, Satan and his minions. If you want to go deeper in what I just talked about today, be sure to look up the full course. Again, it's called Making Warriors, a Warriors Rite of Passage. There'll be a link for our website that you can go to. We expect this course, the full course, to be available pretty quickly in April of 2023. We also ask that you join us for a webinar, completely free, live, April 5th, and you can sign up for that on our Eventbrite website, and you can do that today. Again, we'll have a link for you to go to. Just register, it's free, and it'll be again April 5th, 10 a.m. I'm only going to take about 30 minutes, and again, it's a kind of a first look at the course where we go through what you can expect in the full course. So make sure you register for that today. And also, I would ask that you go ahead and join our Facebook group if you want to participate in the dialogue that is going to take place as part of this ministry. And with that, I guess my last ask is that you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on the latest videos that are coming out. And that's it. So with that, folks, God bless, take care, and carry on.